Guys, welcome in today's video. In today's video, I want to have a look at Bitcoin whaleportal, but I actually have some very important announcements to make. I also would like to have a look into some tweets for some people who actually saying that they lost money through bitget, and I want to give my opinion a little bit about that. Nice, we got a little Doge logo right here on Twitter. So yeah, guys, just wanted to have a quick video update for tonight. This is actually the third video that I'm recording today, guys. I'm getting like almost flashed by that light because I made a super important video this midday, and I actually made that video for WhaleAlerts where I'm actually exposing all of my trading secrets, and this is almost a 1 hour video explaining exactly which pieces of steps you need to go through in order to open a trade. And yeah, I think it's very valuable, and I think every single one of you should actually watch it. If you are a serious trader and you want to get this valuable information, make sure to join WhaleAlerts. And if you already joined WhaleAlerts, make sure to watch it, and maybe watch it multiple times. I think this might be the video with the most value that I've ever made in my whole entire life. So that is actually quite crazy. Then guys, let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, not much changed, right? We're actually still at the same levels we were trading this midday, around 28.2k. We can see that the funding rate is coming down, so I would say I'm actually still bullish right here. Premium index is negative. Take by sell ratio is neutral. Bitcoin balance on exchanges, no warning signals. So I would say we're just consolidating in an uptrend, and I would say the chances of breaking up is higher than breaking down. So I'm sticking to that thesis until we would clearly break some support right here, which we haven't done so yet. So I would say that is still going up. Then guys, I want to bring your awareness to this tweet, and I've made a video before where I'm actually talking about bitget, right? Because bitget is a partner exchange from whaleportal. We wrote a well-detailed review about this exchange. I have used this exchange to trade Bitcoin. I'm still using this exchange. I'm using it to trade altcoins, but I actually just put some more attention to this tweet, and I just want to go with you through this story a little bit, just to get your awareness a little bit, and just to share my thoughts on it. So apparently there's one guy, Evan Lufra. I don't know this dude. I've never heard of him before as an influencer, but apparently he's quite a big Twitter profile. Got 84,000 followers. He states that he had $200,000 in bitget and it got stolen. The worst part is that they are not responding to me. Instead, they are spreading lies about me. There is a threat. So what he's saying is that he has moved this altcoin reeled over $200,000 into bitget global, and then instantly they froze the funds and stopped the trading, declaring it as a suspicious activity probably. The next day the trading started and Bitcoin sold coins worth of millions. Not only me, but he said more people have complained to me to the scramble. 300 is actually quite a lot if that would be true. He's trying contacting, but the team didn't really reply to him personally, but they did have this article that I shared with you as well about this real token potential scam. So what we actually have, and he says things like there are Chinese scams operating from a fake shell company in Africa. That's like, it's actually true. Like, bitget is registered in the Seychelles, similar as, that's an African country, right? Similar as primexbt. I guess primexbt is also there. A lot of exchanges are in these tax haven countries because of regulations, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that it is a scammer. But what I want to do right here, guys, is like, I want to just have a talk about this, like I said for a million times, but I'm just trying to get my head a bit around this, because you got like bitget saying like, okay, we got this real token scams. The project founders came to the exchange, they start dumping the tokens, and we prevented them from scamming their communities. They even added their own money to give to the community back for the people who lost. If you could prove that you lost money, you actually get money back from bitget. That's what they say. So you got bitget saying that this guy is a scam and that real token is a scam, and you got this guy saying that bitget is a scam because he was the one having actually those real tokens and then probably dumped them on bitget. I personally, I think it's very difficult for my side to really make a good assessment of what is going on here. I've read the bitget article, and I thought it sounds quite legit that they are standing in front of their users. But when I read this, I also have a little bit like, okay, it's just a little bit a weird story. But I've just withdrawn some funds from bitget and they actually came through. So I wanted to let you guys know that I could withdraw. So there are apparently maybe more people who cannot withdraw, but I don't have that problem. Also, when you have a look at the proof of reserves from bitget, you actually see that they have, if this data is correct, and you can check it below actually on the Bitcoin and Ethereum wallets and stuff. If this data is correct, then something of this tweet isn't correct, because this guy is also mentioning that bitget is the new FTX because half of the funds are in BGB tokens. But if we look at the proof of reserves, then that is actually not the case. Right, because the user assets, for example, in Bitcoin is 1,572. They got 8,300 Bitcoin. And these Bitcoins you can verify down below, these Ethereum or other altcoins or even stable coins. They got also quite a lot of stable coins. Those you can confirm down below. So I would say that is just weird. But what I think is that it's also weird that one guy is actually putting himself in front of the stage while he actually has a big amount of followers talking about that bitget is a scam. Because, of course, if he would be a scammer and if he would really dump tokens on his own community, I don't know, it doesn't really sound logical to me to go ahead and bash and make a big drama out of it in the social media, because the focus will also be put on you because you have maybe made a scam, right? So the only thing that I can say, guys, to you is that one thing that really, one rule that governs crypto is not your keys, not your crypto. And of course, I know we do use exchanges to trade, and I also use exchanges. I use Bybit and I still use bitget. I use both of them. I have more exchanges actually, phemex and so on. But yeah, I would also say if you are trading on bitget and you do think this is fishy, you can always say okay, I'm just withdrawing my funds for a moment of time till this thing is resolved, and then you just re-add your funds to trade, right? If I have to make an assessment from the information that I'm seeing, I would say everything looks okay, everything looks good. But I don't want to be the guy right here on YouTube telling everything is good. Well, in the end, I'm not able to be 100% sure. And I don't want to have that responsibility on me. So therefore, I want to take that responsibility and inform you guys that kind of with a warning that it is very important in this space, as it is a kind of wild west, that you take your own responsibility. So if you have all your life savings in such an exchange, maybe don't do it. You shouldn't have that in any exchange, of course. I never have that. I always have the part of my money in the exchange that I'm doing to trade, right? My biggest hodl position is always on a ledger. When I trade, sometimes I deposit, I make trades, and I withdraw it again. But just be careful, make your own decisions, take responsibility. And if you think this is fishy because an influencer is talking about this, then just take that 5 minutes of time, withdraw your funds, wait till this is resolved, and then redeposit your funds if you trust this exchange. I just want to have good vibes with you guys, and I don't want to be responsible if any other company is doing something against my morals or my ethics. So this is just what I know. That is that I actually don't know nothing. As far as I see, things look good, but I just think it's weird that one guy with such amount of followers is making such a fuss out of this. So yeah, better be careful than sorry. That's all that I'm saying, guys. I love you all very much. Hope you can enjoy this quick little update, which was not about the Bitcoin price, and we will talk about that tomorrow again. So guys, love you all very much. Hope you have a great night tonight, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.